we got to talk about this Jay-Z, this NFL, this Colin Kaepernick, and the whole black community at odds about this.
They're trying to divide and conquer.
They're trying to divide and conquer. So this is the thing, right? So what do we think about this, right? So I read an article that Colin Kaepernick isn't so happy about him saying that Jay-Z didn't talk to him about it, but I don't think that Jay-Z should have to talk to him about a business deal. You know what I'm trying to say? My thought is, it is a business opportunity, and if he was able to invest, he should be able to invest. Now, what he does with it on the back end, if he does something for the community, kudos. But there's so many areas of wealth that black people cannot get into. If he is going up that chain, allow that boy to do it.
I just
think it's two separate
I do not.
ideologies.
I disagree. I disagree. I think that I get it. You know, Jay-Z, I think his heart is in the right place because he has, backed social justice issues before. The whole Meek Mill, criminal justice reform. He was playing bail for fathers who were in prison every Father's Day. So I think his mind is in the right place, but I think because Kaepernick was the one who started taking a knee, he was the one who started the whole movement, I definitely think he should have been in the talks. I think they should have been involved in some way.
He doesn't own it. He doesn't own the movement.
It's not about owning the movement. It's about being true to the cause. Like, if you're really in it to advance social justice and the person that started it is still blacklisted from the league, that's the problem.
And I think that's the money. He took the money.
He took money.
Okay.
So let's just peel a little bit about Colin Kaepernick and the NFL. And I'm not saying the NFL doesn't have its flaws. Okay, it's very much the old boys network.
Right.
There's one minority owner out of 30 teams, 32 teams. I'm sorry.
One. Is he black?
He is of Middle Eastern descent.
And
I think Pakistani, as a matter of fact.
Most of the players, not all. Most of them.
So there's nobody in ownership that looks like majority of the league. Okay, so Colin Kaepernick actually had 3 opportunities to be employed by the NFL. His first opportunity was with the Denver Broncos. He turned down the offer. He wanted more money. Fair enough. Second opportunity came with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins ownership and Stephen Ross, who is the owner of the Miami Dolphins, who has been very active in social justice. He has his own organization. He's come under fire as of lately for supporting Trump or doing a fundraiser for Trump. But in essence, he does have this movement for social justice. He was interested in bringing Colin Kaepernick on his roster. Kaepernick proceeded to wear a Castro shirt. And if you're not aware, there's a large Cuban community in Miami, and they were very upset. And he should know that if you're going to do that, he needs to be aware. And if you know that you're going to do that and you're affecting somebody else's money, you're not going to get hired. So then he had another chance with the Baltimore Ravens. The owner and Ray Lewis, who is a Hall of Fame great and all-time great in Baltimore Ravens history, was working behind the scenes to get him a job with the Ravens. What happened? His girlfriend, Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend, posted on social media a picture of the characters from Django. It was Samuel L. Jackson's character and then Leonardo DiCaprio's character. And for those who haven't seen Django,
Steven is the house slave.
Yes, what some people would refer to as an Uncle Tom, and Leo DiCaprio was the slave master. And she posted it with Ray Lewis as his face as the Samuel L. Jackson character and the Baltimore Ravens owner as the slave master. And even though it was the girlfriend posted, he never came out and said, I don't agree with this. So the assumption is that he supported that. So
he don't want a job.
So you really don't want a job. You don't want a job. Then
Jay-Z shouldn't be pitted against him.
And if you
just two separate. So this is the thing. So you're saying just because Jay-Z is black, he has to be all the way down with the culture?
No, I'm not saying that at all. That actually is not my premise at all.
So what's the premise?
My premise is I feel like Kaepernick should have been a part of the discussion. Now, whether or not he said he didn't even talk to him about it.
He doesn't have to.
I'm not. That's on y'all. Y'all think he doesn't have to. A lot of people agree that maybe he should have. And that's my premise. I think that he should have spoken to him and said that this is happening.
Is a business deal.
I'm not saying the deal should not have happened. I'm just saying that I think that he should have said something to Kaepernick. Now, in Jay-Z's defense, this is what he said. He said, look, this is Jay-Z. Let me bring attention to injustice. Everyone's saying, how are you going forward with it if Cap doesn't have a job, right? This wasn't about him having a job. That became part of the discussion. He was kneeling to bring attention to injustice. We know now what that is. Now, how do we address the injustice? So Jay-Z is saying he's doing something about it. This is the next step. You know what I mean? We're doing.
He didn't say that though.
That's what he said.
He said this ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm gonna get my money.
He said that too, but he's saying like it's not about Cap, but it's about he brought attention to an injustice. Now we're moving forward into what we can actually do. So let's see what he does. Let's see what he does.
Even if he does nothing, if he can become an owner, there's none.
And there's rumors that he's looking for ownership.
I would support him being an owner. I would definitely support that. But again, the injustice
people still watch
element.
Football. This is the thing. People still watch football.
That's okay.
No, it's not. They're supporting it. No, you're supporting football. You're supporting football. People watch football. People watch football. Like, stop. That boy can't get his money. Why y'all still watching football?
And for me, I think that Jay-Z has, in my opinion, earned enough capital for us to sit and wait to see what he actually does. Because within the deal, there is a component where he is supposed to further the NFL's
social justice.
Well,
so that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to see. What happens with that? If that happens, great.
I don't think we should have came for his edges so soon. I just don't like that about our culture. It's like as soon as it gets hot, it's like boom, boom, and then it's like
But the one thing that against Jay-Z, what optically looks bad, is that Jermaine Dupri, who is a fellow hip hop artist, recently said that he, being Jermaine Dupri, was previously in talks of working with the NFL. And Jay-Z actually reached out to him and was like, why are you doing that? Don't do it. And he let that go. Now, I don't know what all the particulars were but terms of Jermaine Dupri and the NFL's deal or potential deal.
Do you know the story about how Jay-Z got Rockefeller from Dame Dash?
Yeah, he got
okay. I'm just saying, he's a Brooklyn boy. He's from the project.
Oh, no.
So,
we'll see.
I think it's going to be a wait and see. And don't forget, Kaepernick, he's posted videos making it seem like he's ready for a job. And one of his best friends and staunchest supporters who kneels takes NFL checks. I'll just say that. I'll leave it there.
Well, y'all support you. All right.
I'm going to support Jay-Z.
Listen, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
And Colin Kaepernick. But I'm
right here. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens.
Let's have blind Trump faith. You know how Trump supporters like, I know he got a gun and he might shoot me, but
and let's not.
I'm gonna believe that he is going in the right direction. Exactly. So let's just do that for Jay-Z.
Yeah,
let's just
like
believe
I said, like I started
saying,
I said I think his heart is in the right place. He's supported social justice issues before. I just don't know if the NFL is going to be genuine in their outreach.
They should have
I don't know.
And Jay-Z
should be at the table, and he is still a project. He knows how to get what he wants.
Shrewd. He's shrewd. So I like to think that he didn't do this deal without some kind of
Sagittarius.
Yes, he is.
He is indeed.
Yes, he is.
That's one.
Shout out to the Sagittarius in the world. Or is it Sagittarius? Who knows? But we're awesome.
It's Sagittarius. Okay.
But we're awesome. All right, Jay-Z, holla at your girl. I might need a job. Okay. What, we gotta stick together as Sagittarians, right? We gotta stick together.
Okay.
I got
Sit
ideas.
at that table with the NFL. Okay.
I got ideas. That's right.
I'll be under the table. Y'all need any water?
Why are you offering water underneath the table? What?
I don't.
What?
I don't understand, but all right.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go with it.
Wow.
Go with it. Let it happen, man. Let it happen.
I don't even know if I'd want water coming from underneath the table. Golly.
time. Be like a hand like it, it from the Addams Family.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
Old reference.